Right? Let's do this.
Let's do this.
It's showtime.
You are stronger than all this that made you weak. So wake up, don't sleep. Don't refuse to be free, let go. Time is reason to break all this in your mind. Take my head, join the team.
Time to wrap this up, guys.
Hey, start to rise up.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, you owe me.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you owe me another anime review. Oh wait, you thought y'all just get one? No, everybody gets three. And by everyone, I mean me. I get three. Meaning, you need to give me number two.
What?
Remember when you rudely interrupted my anime review of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods?
And that's the end of Dragon Ball Z.
But now, Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, we're canceling this thing.
No.
No, that's not, we don't talk about it.
Okay, but we're going to talk about the Battle of Gods movie.
No. Well, I mean, we don't need to go forward. That's Dragon Ball Super.
Shut up! Sit down on that stupid desk, because we're doing it.
Now, Dragon Ball Super. Oh boy.
Popular Japanese anime, continuing the story of Son Goku and his wacky adventures. It starts off with Goku doing his natural days, you know, farming on his tractor.
He's a farmer.
But Chi-Chi says he needs more money, so Mr. Satan decides to pay him a little visit and gives him a case of money. And after Goku gives this money to Chi-Chi, she says he can train for as long as he wants. So he gets his gi and gets going to King Kai's place to get in it.
Now we're gonna do this a little different, just a little different. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be talking about different arcs for each other. Stewie will be talking about
The good arcs, and then he gets the second-hand baby arcs.
Sure. So Stewie, take it away. Battle of Gods.
So, it all starts when a Kitty Catman had a dream of a Super Saiyan God. This god is no ordinary god. He is a god of destruction. A god capable of destroying anything, even an entire planet, with a flick of his fingers. After waking from this dream, he demands his assistant Whis to take him to find the Super Saiyan god. Whis informs him that no such god exists, but Saiyans do exist. So they head to Earth to go to investigate. Meanwhile, Goku's still training on King Kai's planet when Lord Beerus arrives. He's asking about the Super Saiyan God. Goku says he's really strong and he wants to fight him. So Goku goes Super Saiyan 3, tries to throw him hands, and gets flicked in the forehead. Look at this. Hold on. Mr. Editor, can we get a replay of that in slow-mo? Yep, and boom.
Bam! Beautiful animation, ladies and gentlemen. That's where the budget's going. If we want to talk about anime tropes and shit and all that mishaps.
He decides to go to Earth, where Bulma's having her 38th birthday party.
So that's how old she is.
Yeah, don't bring it up. She hates it.
You still smash, right?
Oh, I'd still smash. After showing up, Vegeta tries to keep Beerus and Whis distracted by giving them everything they could possibly need. But after Majin Buu doesn't decide to share the pudding.
He sings about the bingo. Let's hear that song.
Sorry. I will throw shit at you. Which Buu says no. All pudding is for Buu. After things escalate, Vegeta decides to challenge Beerus directly. After a failed attempt, Bulma does the most amazing thing ever. She goes up and says, "You've ruined her 38th birthday party," and then this happened, and this was the most hurtful scene I ever saw from my Dragon Ball waifu, my poor baby. was slapped by Beerus. Did not like that. It awoken a power that allowed him to even surpass Goku, and screamed these words.
What did you do to my Bulma?
That's right, Vegeta! Get him! Kill this cat!
But I bet you're wondering, where is Goku in all this?
He shows up at the last possible second, declaring he might have a way to get the Super Saiyan God that Beerus has been after.
Oh, do
Summoning
tell,
Shenron.
don't freaking tell Goku, I wanna know.
After Goku summons Shenron, Shenron tells him that they need Saiyans with righteous hearts. Technically 5 1/4, but since Pan's in Vidal's belly, yeah, Pan's officially canon now apparently. So, yeah, Goku, he becomes a Super Saiyan God, a powerful Saiyan transformation with red hair and red aura. He even slimmed down a little bit. I mean, I could do this transformation myself. Hey, wanna see? It's not like it'll destroy your entire recording studio or anything. You know what? Let's do it!
Please don't.
Go home and die.
Oh my god, what the hell, please!
There's nowhere to hide since you pushed my life aside. I'm out of my head.
He decides to fight Goku. They go toe to toe, to toe, to toe, and they go get the other hands with the other hands. And then Goku's Saiyan God form disappears all of a sudden. Beerus launches an attack, for all you Xenoverse fans out there, Spear of Destruction with Goku. He can't push it back, and he begins to fall to Earth. But something awakens in him. Fun fact! The power that Goku used to push this attack back wasn't just the God energy. It was an unofficial, until now, form of Ultra Instinct, but we'll get to that later.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true. My favorite song played! Oh yeah, I forgot to mention while they were fighting! My favorite song played! Beerus decides to spare Earth due to Goku interesting him. He said that he was an interesting fellow, and he wants to see him become this rival possible. And he even talks about the fact that there are other foes that are even stronger than those two. The thing about Super is, it doesn't just have one universe. You'll learn what happens later.
Resurrection F. My goodness, it's quite an arc, I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah!
This is the big arc because this is where Frieza makes his return.
Oh yeah, he's back, and better than ever!
Yeah, the Lizard King is actually back because he's been wished by the Dragon Balls. As you can
By his
see,
minions and the Pilaf gang.
they're back, but they're basically children. They made a wish
they
that
weren't
backfired, and
supposed to-
now they're this young. Frieza's back, and he wants revenge on Goku, but he realizes that he needs to get stronger.
Thing that he never did in his entire life. Here's the funny thing: he trains.
Okay, Stewie, okay, we get it. Yeah, you want to suck Goku's dick, but I gotta finish the job
Whoa,
here.
whoa! Just because you want that don't mean I want that.
I don't want that. You want that. Going back to the squad and Earth, they found out that Frieza's coming back because of Jaco, greatest character of all
The
time.
taco-loving Nacho, who also wears a punch.
Intergalactic Patrolman Jaco, and that's where he has to alert Bulma, and he has to alert the other Z fighters.
Too busy. Look at this stupid goldfish. Look at this idiot.
But then she has to find Goku and her husband Vegeta's, but they're training up
and
on
also during this
Beerus'
arc, she gets
planet.
rather nice looking redesign. That lab coat, that red skull. Damn, girl.
Okay, as they were training, Goku and Vegeta have sparred and trained Beerus' plan just so they can get stronger and achieve a power further beyond Super Saiyan. But then Whis lets him know that there is a power beyond that, but it depends on Goku and Vegeta and their ability to work together, because apparently that's their not so strong suit. I mean, they did learn that from the Buu arc, but you know, can you really stop these fuckers? They found out that Frieza's back, he's back, but Frieza's gonna fight with Krillin and Tien and Gohan, and they did my boy Gohan so dirty.
Yamcha wasn't there. Master Roshi and Gotenks, if you watch the Super version.
But that's what we're talking about. But damn, they did my boy Gohan so dirty. Why would
Oh
you
my
do
god,
that?
look at this fool, bruh.
It's a really sad day for Gohan fans because with Gohan being Well, it's just a bad way to treat him. Just, it fucking sucks. Anyway, then Goku and Vegeta are like, oh my god, Vegeta, we gotta go. And Vegeta's like, okay, we better go. And then they go back to Earth. And then when Frieza realizes, oh look, it's my favorite monkeys, and we're gonna fight together. And so Frieza's favorite monkeys are back, and now Frieza realizes, oh shit, is that Lord Beerus? Oh, not that motherfucker Lord Beerus. Why is that motherfucker Lord Beerus? And so Frieza realizes that, oh god. And Beerus like, don't worry, I'm just gonna eat some ice cream with my boyfriend Whis, so they're gonna eat ice cream together. And so they're gonna fight, and Goku and Vegeta, they take turns, they kind of tag team that motherfucker, and then they attack, and they fight, and they use a new power with Super Saiyan Blue, and they use that power, which is Super Saiyan beyond a Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan God of a Super Saiyan that's also a Super Saiyan of a Super Saiyan God.
Let's just call it Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, that's what everybody needs to do.
And so with Super Saiyan Blue, they're able to catch up with Frieza's power, which Frieza has, which he refers to as Golden Frieza. He beats those damn blue monkeys up, and he beats them, they fight, and Frieza just kind of, it's a pretty interesting fight, but if you watch the animation, not very good. It comes to a point where Frieza just acts like a little bitch about it that he lost, and then Frieza decides he's gonna blow up the planet, and then Whis decides, you know what, I have the power to bring back the planet, or actually reverse time for the past 2 minutes. And the motherfucker does, and he could have done it the whole time, but you know what, he does it, and it helps create that, you know, shitty 20 minutes of animation, and then they fight, and Goku uses the attack on Frieza, kills him once again, and then Frieza's gone, and then boo-hoo, so sad. Goku and Vegeta realize they need to work together better, and then Gohan is like, I need to train with you again, Lord Piccolo-sama. And then they train, and then Jaco joins, and becomes a Nakama Desu. So yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the first 2 seasons of Super could have been better with their animation style.
Universe 6.
So remember how I was talking about there's 12 universes out there? Well, here's the funny thing about Universe 6. Now, I'm not gonna hate on Toriyama. He did good. But in some aspects of Universe 6, I feel like he just did what fan characters were literally just the opposite of the main characters. Universe 6 is home to a Saiyan race that weren't conquerors and weren't people that were just brutes. They're strong, but they never heard of the Super Saiyan legend. Universe 6 says God of Destruction Champa, this fat freak, and Antoine's favorite angel.
Those, damn, I mean, I kind of want those.
I will never forgive you!
They find out that Champa's gathering something called the Super Dragon Balls. There's like ordinary Dragon Balls, unlike those, these Dragon Balls are the size of planets and summon the deity version of Shenron. These balls can grant any wish.
Well, that's music to my ears. So.
Beerus said he wanted them, and they got into a bit of a scuffle. Goku talks about the World Tournament. That way Champa can understand what it is. So they decide to have a tournament between Universe 6 and Universe 7 fighters. They gather their team of fighters. Universe 7 teams consist of Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo,
Majin Buu, and then the greatest character of all time, Monaka.
The strongest fighter in Universe 7. Not really.
But Goku doesn't know that because he's so fucking stupid.
And then we get introduced to our Universe 6 combatants. Frost, a member of Frieza's race. Kate, Jotaro Kujo.
And Trafalgar Law.
Mercer who voices him.
Magellan. Magetta. Oh,
Robot man.
The fuck, man.
He's a robot man. He's a RoboCop.
Basically, his gimmick is that he can be insulted very easily.
Like I said,
Batomo.
Hero. Yeah, Batomo, my buddy Rupert's cousin from another universe.
Yes, I know. That's Winnie the Pooh.
And then we have our young Saiyan, Kappa. Vegeta versus Kappa. Vegeta decides to fight him in his base form just to see what Kappa can do. It starts off good, but then Vegeta tells him to go Super Saiyan. Kappa says he's never heard of anything like that. So Vegeta does the one thing we haven't seen him do since the Buu arc. He becomes a bad guy for like 5 minutes. He says he'll destroy Kappa's home planet and kill him.
And then he's gonna fuck his mom. Oh wait, beat his mom. Wait, that's a terrible thing to say. Fuck, man, we're going to hell.
Kappa begins to rise and screams, "You will not hurt my family," transforming into a Super Saiyan. He begins to get some blows on Vegeta, but Vegeta says it's time I stop playing around and transform into the amazing Super Saiyan Blue with brand new animation because the one from Resurrection F was subpar. He transforms into it, karate chops him in the neck, knocking him out.
But you want to talk about the fight with Frost and how that motherfucker cheated?
Oh yeah, this motherfucker right here pretended to be the good guy. And Goku was fighting him. And, you know, he actually did something we haven't seen since the Namek Saga. He was his first form, second form, third form, fourth form, final form, all the forms. And then he uses a needle when Goku was getting him and beats him. And then Jocko's like, hey, he's cheating. He's cheating, fam. Yo, get the scrub right here.
I'm telling you, Jocko's #1 greatest anime character. Don't at
He's
me.
not a good character. He's just good for spotting, like, you know, bad things.
I think Vegeta got to fight Frost and then he beat him.
Yeah, he beat him. He knocked him out. Look at this. Yo, Vegeta, hit this man. Watch out. Just like that. Watch out.
Now back with Hit. Hit is the kind of character you don't want to fight in a tournament like this.
Kujo, and it's Star Platinum.
So far, he was the strongest rival for Goku. So far.
When then Goku decides it's time to bust out the big guns. He goes, Kaioken!
He brought that shit back. Isn't that great?
He powers up. But
I haven't seen that since the Frieza arc, man.
But that's not all. He does the Kaioken times 10. And then we get to hear the best song in the entire anime. Hit it!
Copyright infringement!
Oh yeah! This is the best, you know what? Since Goku went Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, I'm gonna do it too! Check this out, Antoine!
What the fuck? No! He turns Kaioken, he beats Hit, and then, well, technically he lost, well.
But then Monaka shows up, touches him, and beats Hit! I knew he was the strongest!
Yeah, all it took was a punch. Damn, Monaka. That motherfucker's strong.
Saitama. Beerus gets the Super Dragon Balls, and this, and now there's the stupidest phrase I have ever heard.
Peas and carrots.
Like, what peas and carrots? What do peas and carrots have to do with anything?
I guess it's important to eat your vegetables, kids.
Anywho, after summoning the dragon, Beerus makes a selfless wish. He wishes back Beerus' Earth.
You mean Champa's Earth? I'm gonna fucking die! I'm gonna die! The future Trunks arc. Well, where do I begin? Oh, I'll begin it right here. This arc was pretty interesting. I mean, it's Trunks back in the futures, except Trunks, he decides that he has to go back to the past. He went back to the past by the power of his mother, who made the time machine. I mean, if you follow the stupid ass Trunks history shit, then you know what I'm talking about. There is a new enemy that Trunks has to fight, and that enemy is Goku?
I did not see that one coming. Nah, who cares?
Hey, and that's his name, Goku Black. He's not actually black.
He's not actually black, it's just like he's wearing black.
Goku Black is the new enemy, and he just killed Trunks' mom. He just takes the time machine and he goes back in time. He's back in the past. Samurai Jack runs into Goku, and then he tries to kill that motherfucker, but he's like, oh wait, I'm sorry, I thought you were the black Goku. This is interesting, because this is where future Trunks meets Kid Trunks, and you really see... Well, you seen him as a baby, but like, this is them, you know, talking and shit, you know, this is, wow.
And then future Trunks meets Baby Mai.
Well, I guess you can say, Loli Mai. You like lolis, don't you sick fuck? Oh no! I need some help, I had to beat up that Goku Black guy, and then Goku Black shows up like, what the fuck, man?
Goku's like, hey, you look like me and stuff and all that. So Goku and him go toe to toe, then he leaves. He just disappears back to the future.
Doesn't he just like punch him, and then like Goku Black leaves, like, punch you for funsies?
So Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks decide to head back. Goku gets beat up a couple of times, and then we meet some guy named Zamasu.
Now this is important. What Stewie mentioned, like this whole big story thing with the universes.
He's from a universe called Universe 10, and with our good old Kai Goasu.
We're filthy mortals. That was Zamasu's like own like logic, is that we're all filthy creatures, filthy animals that we're just going to kill each other and have sex with each other until we all die and blow ourselves up in a giant furry flame of death.
Yeah.
Beerus and Whis do some investigating. They realize that this Zamasu has the same energy as this Goku Black figure, and then they realize, oh wait, this is Zamasu, and he fights Goku, and Goku's like, yeah, let's fight, and Zamasu's like, excuse me, I'm fighting this mortal? This is a filthy monkey I'm fighting here. It's like fighting an animal at the zoo. Are you okay, Stu? I didn't mean to offend you there. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. This filthy
Oh, yeah.
creature fought me.
Oh yeah, he touched me. He's touching me.
And he complained to Gosu. Gosu was like, no, we shouldn't kill them. We
He's
should
like,
love
"Nah,
them.
man, they're cute and cuddly.
And then Zamasu was like, you crazy ass old man, I'ma fucking kill you. And he plans to fucking kill him. Flashback, the Omni King was mad after the end of the Universe 6 tournament because he's realizing that he actually likes seeing tournaments. He wants to see more. He wants the whole universe to fight. But they will eventually. But then, basically, Goku and Zenny have this connection together. They want to be friends. Best friends. Really good friends. Sexy friends. Somewhere in the middle of the arc, Goku was summoned by Zeno, and he wanted to play, but Goku's like, no, I can't play. I don't play with stupid-ass football-headed little kids. I'm looking at you, Stewie. Anyway, he decides, you know what? Here's this button. Click on it if you want to see me. And you bring a friend. Goku promised a friend, but we'll get to that later.
Oh yeah, and Trunks did the worst very diversity Florida things ever. Hold up, play that clip.
This is for everyone you've killed! Egghead murderer!
Hold your fire! This man isn't black!
What?
How dare you, sir?
This is the funniest thing I've ever heard. This is fucking great. Even in English.
How dare you, sir? My voice actor takes offense to that.
I mean, he is right, though. I mean, he's not black.
He meant Goku black, you freaks.
But he wasn't the black you would think, you know, like black, you know. Forget it. Anyway, he was gonna kill him, and then they realized, oh wait, Whis has this 2 minutes stupid shit time travel thing, and they go back, and if he was gonna kill him, then they went back, and he's like, oh my god, you're gonna kill him, and he placed his hand with like a mitten, and then Zamasu was like, you know what, you guys seen too much, I'm gonna kill you, and Stewie,
Beerus does the most coolest thing in the entire anime. Check this out.
Sorry, Kai, but your luck has run out. Hakai.
Oh, that's him!
Zamasu is dead, so everything should be okay. But then they realize
No,
it's not okay, because Goku Black is very much Goku Black. Goku Black and Zamasu?
Zamasu inside of Goku's body.
Because it turns out, oh, this is so complicated. Stu, you want to finish the rest?
I got this. Basically, what Zamasu did in the future, in a certain timeline, I guess it's in the Super timeline. So basically, he uses the Super Dragon Balls to steal Goku's body. After that, he kills Chi-Chi and Goten. There's two Zamasus, one timeline, they're evil, they're killing things, stuff's going down, and you know what, Goku and Vegeta just had enough. So, they've done something we haven't seen since the Buu arc. Yeah, that's right, Vegeto's back, but this time, he can go blue now! So he starts whooping on Zamasu, because Zamasu fused and stuff, because he had enough. So they just whooping on him, kicking his butt, and just punching him in the face, and all that good stuff. But then we learned something. Remember how we thought the Potara fusion was permanent? We were half right. It's permanent for Kais and other such deities. For mortals, it has a time limit, like the fusion game.
Can you accept that continuity, folks? Yeah, I know.
I can't.
They fight, and Vegito kind of loses, but then Trunks shows up with his fucking blade, and he uses the Spirit Blade. I call it the Spirit Blade. God damn, slice that motherfucker up. And
that's actually called the Sword of Hope, but okay.
Sword of Hope. Well, even better, man. But then this is a part of the arc where I start to hate it, because after that coolness,
Zamasu made a wish to become completely immortal. After dying in his physical body, he begins to infect the entire universe.
he becomes the whole universe, and then basically Goku gets his boy Zeno-sama.
He basically presses the button, and Zeno says he'll defeat the Zamasu, but the problem is, this is future Zenny! So, after destroying Trunks' timeline, unfortunately, it was the only way to get rid of Zamasu. Everyone was gone. Yajirobe, the other resistance fighters. Goku returns after getting Trunks in Maya to safety, grabs Zenny and goes back to the present. Whis informs him that he can go back to the world it came from, but it'll be an alternate timeline.
As side note, right here, I fucking hate this moment. I'm sorry, but I hate this fucking moment. Why would you destroy your fucking universe, your own timeline, just so you can go on a new one with two Clones of yourself.
Well, you gotta understand, there was no other way to defeat
There
zombies.
was another way. I'm sure there was. You could have brought it back. You could at least send him back maybe a few minutes before. But no, you fucked shit up.
But here's the problem. Like Thompson and we said, they're not going forward and back through time. They're going to an alternate timeline. Time works like multiverse theory.
He's trying to make it sense for me, and I appreciate that, but none of this makes sense. It fucking sucks.
But before he goes, an old friend of his that he hasn't seen since the old Z days. His old buddy Gohan.
It made me so happy because Gohan looks like he's ready to train. He's ready to fight. Also, Zenny has a new friend, Future Zenny. Goku brought him back because he forgot a friend, and now he brought him the friend from the future timeline.
Yep.
And now it's filler time.
Arc. No.
Yamcha plays baseball. That was a fucking great episode, man. I'm telling you. Yamcha plays baseball, and he showed his skills, and he beat everyone else. It was so fucking great. He took a bunch of hits. He smacked a bunch of balls. He made home run. He made the greatest home run fucking ever. Even though he kind of memed himself, it was so great. I don't care. I don't give a fucking shit. Yamcha is an MVP. God damn it.
He got killed at the end of the episode anyway. No one cares about Yamcha.
Hey, he's still alive. 10 out of 10. Greatest filler of Dragon Ball Super. I said it, motherfucker.
Sorry, I fell asleep listening to Japanese radio. The Tournament of Power.
And now here we are, the final arc.
So now they decide, what should we do for a tournament? Goku teaches them what tournaments are a little bit, and tells them to have fun thinking up the rules and stuff. Basically, Zeno wants to see how the Tournament of Power is going to work. So he holds something called the Zeno Expo. There are a handful of the universes that are going to participate show up for a fight. There's these wolf guys that Boo beats up. Goku fights one of the Pride Troopers named Top.
Goku fights the Lorax, he speaks for the trees. Now suck my dick if you please.
Goku realizes that he may be strong, but Top tells him of somebody that's stronger. A man named Jiren the Grey. We'll learn more about him later.
They need 10 people for the motherfucking piece of shit tournament.
They decide to gather the fighters. Goku gets a decent amount of teams.
So here's the new fighters.
Goku, Vegeta, Krillin, Tien, 17, 18, Gohan, Piccolo.
Majin Buu, but
He
Buu
doesn't show up because he fell asleep. About
fucking
Majin,
wasted
when
character.
He's run out of options, so he recruits the one person no one expected. That's right, you wanted him, and now he's back. Frieza.
Goku had to go to hell, you naughty boy. He went to hell and he saved Frieza.
Okay, timeout corner. No, you don't get to talk about this since you did that. Now I'm taking over. Timeout corner.
Fucking bitch.
Goku goes to hell to recruit Frieza. Well, the thing about Frieza's hell is, since he's so bad, they put him in heaven with little cute babies and cuddly teddy bears.
Hey, cuddly animals.
No, not that one.
Goku invites him and Frieza says, no.
No, but then Goku promises he could be resurrected. Then he says, yes. Baba brings him back, they beat each other up on the way out. People in the other universes try to execute each other and kill each other. And then we meet the sexy, voluptuous.
If you thought Kaba was the only Saiyan, you're
Oh,
wrong.
think again, we got female Saiyans, boy.
Universe 6.
Introducing Cauliflower and Killbee.
Yeah, Kaba teaches them how to go Super Saiyan.
She's so cute. Look at her, she looves giants. Everybody gets their teams together and head out for the tournament.
And
The
they
Tournament of Power stage takes place in a place in between null space.
8 universes, 80 participants, and 48 minutes.
Yeah, but apparently Super doesn't have any concept of time, because 48 minutes was almost 6 months.
I had no idea 5 minutes was like equivalent to 3 months.
What the hell, man?
The tournament began, and then Goku fought the Liking Rock brothers, and then Gohan kicked some ass with Piccolo. They tag teamed that shit. Krillin and 18 fought. It was pretty cool, but Krillin, he disappointed me, man. I hate that the humans got screwed, except for Master Roshi. He held himself pretty well,
to
though.
mention that he was also on the team. And fights Jiren.
He fought Jiren. Toyotaro, Toriyama, what the hell you guys doing? What kind of...
Come on, why are you doing the man Roshi?
Goku would be fighting all the other characters and their
Okay,
silly
May
creatures.
shows up too, because Veronica Taylor managed to get a deal for Super.
Yeah, his girlfriend. Came for the time where Goku would have to fight Jiren.
Goku pushes everything he's got at Jiren, but Jiren's just not budging, so he does the last resort, which is a spirit bomb. Jiren pushes it back, knocking Goku flying. But then, Whis and Beerus sense a power that they thought even gods couldn't master. Goku rises, and in the dub, don't kill me for this, awakens with autonomous Ultra Instinct.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man! Ultra Instinct has been awakened. This is what they call the Omen form, but you know, who gives a fuck?
He is the first mortal to ever awaken this transformation.
And then-
Jiren, for once in his life, feeling Goku's intense power, knowing that Goku could probably beat him at this point. The fight's incredible, but there's a downside to Ultra Instinct. The longer you use it without mastery and control, the more it will harm you.
And unfortunately, Goku just couldn't match up Jiren's stamina, and Goku, he needed time to rest, and he kinda just gave up the fight there. Other trainers were fighting. Krillin's down, Tien's down, Master Roshi's
Not to
down,
mention-
Piccolo's down, but Gohan and him did some good fighting against the other Saiyans.
Gohan, despite what everyone says, Gohan did good in the tournament.
He did, and
managed to
people
take out
complaining,
a
he
pride
did
trooper.
alright. He's getting back into it, that's what matters.
But he managed to take out Dispo.
But this is where Kale and Caulifla, they
Get
did
into
the,
the action. Ugh.
they did the Potara ear thing. Technically, it shouldn't count, but they allowed it. And then they became...
Horny bitch.
he goes all out with Goku, and Goku becomes Ultra Instinct again, and they fight.
Literally, and this is the coolest part. Goku slides down the Kamehameha wave and kicks him. Like, look at this. Whee! Boom.
That shit was top notch. And Goku was actually getting a good hang of Ultra Instinct, believe it or not.
Beast even senses that Goku might be able to master it.
And like I said, Piccolo's down, Android 18 is down, unfortunately, Gohan went down, Vegeta, he did beat up, the Lorak, he does speak for the trees, but Vegeta punched him in the kneecaps, you see. Vegeta went down against Jiren, so it was just 3 people left, Goku, Freezers, and
Before Vegeta went
17ers.
down, after getting eliminated, he did the one thing that he hasn't done since the Buu arc. He entrusted everything to Goku.
Even his wife.
Pride, his family, his power.
Even his
Giving
wife.
Goku an energy boost. Goku gets up.
Even his wife.
Okay, kinda, because I mean Goku.
Even
gets
his
up.
wife.
Okay, stop. You're getting me to the.
Even
Say
his
it.
daughter.
Say it again. I dare you.
All the bitches he's got lined up in the streets.
That's it. Come here. Just take it.
Goku and Jiren and their final one-on-one match.
Goku uses autonomous Ultra Instinct. A clown starts back-talking him. Vegeta lays down some lawless wisdom. He's screaming Goku's Saiyan name yet again. Goku lets out a warrior's cry and engages in the one transformation that is amazing till this day. Mastered Ultra Instinct.
From
He
his
does
soul.
everything to
You
Jiren.
better call that Soul Silver.
Hey, up top, you get one strike removed.
Cool.
So, he starts fighting Jiren and actually just starts destroying him. Kicking him through rocks, slamming him into the ground, key blast after key blast. Goku is gonna finish it, but Goku's body starts to deteriorate. Jiren takes this opportunity and launches him. But before he can deal the final blow, 17 bursts from the arena with Frieza at his side. They start doing everything they can to defeat him. It's the final battle. The English dub of the Ultra Instinct team starts playing. They're going at it, hand in hand, block to block, face to face. Goku says a stupid
I
line
watch in
like,
Japanese, but you know, yeah. They fight. It was a 3-on-1 match, and then became a 2-on-1. And Goku Frieza took him out.
Throwing each other at Jiren, and then
It was pretty epic, I won't lie. But it did cost Goku and Frieza from the tournament, and Jiren. But at the end, the only one left was 17. He was the last one. And by all that counts,
he got his own wish.
Universe 7
Said he
won.
wished again. 17 said if he did get a wish, he'd wish for a cruise liner for his family. But after seeing what everyone did for the tournament, he made a selfless wish and brought everyone who was erased back to life.
Loser!
Kale.
And technically the series ends, they go home and Goku and Vegeta fight.
That's not the end. Dragon Ball Super.
Wow, what a movie. I like this movie. It talked about Goku and Vegeta's past and how King Vegeta and how he sent this little ravaged boy named Broly and how Frieza took over the kingdom of the stupid fucking Saiyans. And then he did destroy the planet, and then Goku, Vegeta's, and then train with Beerus and Whis, and then there is a Frieza. He did come back though. They did bring him back. That was promising
Oh
wish
yeah, he
from
moved
Whis.
him. And then you know, they fight Broly, get all strong and stuff, and guess what's canon now? Vegeta, baby! That's right, he's back! And now he's bluer than ever. He goes slamming
One of the coolest things I've ever seen in Dragon Ball recently. That was pretty impressive. They fought.
The animation was quite amazing during the movie. The voice acting was on point. The story was great. Vegeta finishes off Broly, but before he's killed, Chi-Lai wishes to send him home. And a couple of weeks go by and Goku shows up, giving them home, food, water, and some senzu beans to help with Broly's training. Because he tells Broly that he could become powerful someday if he trains himself. And before he leaves, he says this.
Would you suck my off till I come over your face?
No! He says this. He said this and spud you bastard. He said call him Kakarot. He's saying names. Come back to the original Broly.
And that's currently the end of animated Dragon Ball
Exactly, unless you
Super.
read the manga.